The guy who taught me the most about stress was a really cool cat from Stanford University named Robert Sapolsky. You'll love this guy. He's the guy who a couple of decades ago had a theory that the human body has amazing ability to handle acute stress, fight or flight, right? Just off to the races, right? I mean, you're not thinking about anything, you're just surviving on instinct. With very little damage to the body. The psychological part's another thing. We're very poorly designed to handle chronic stress. That's the story of America. Chronic stress. That's what's going on in your gut, okay? He did this he wrote a book, first of all, called Why Zebras Don't Get Ulcers. Right? The zebra's out there, just kind of eating. Everything's cool. Their blood's cool. It's very zen. All of a sudden, lion. And then, oh, they got Fred. Oh, that's too bad. And then they settle down and they calm down and it's like they're just, okay, who's next? Guess what he did? He decided to study, he's also a primatologist. He studies apes and gorillas and all that. And so he decided to study baboons. Get this, you'll love this. He decided to study baboons because baboons in Africa live like us. They're in a highly socialized community or network, okay? The alpha's at the top, right? The alpha, and then down the line, every other critter is kind of having to be vigilant about where they are, right? You have to be alert. So his theory was the alpha would have the healthiest blood. Good to be the alpha. They don't have no chronic stress. But when you go down the line, the blood would be more and more compromised. Can you relate to this? Think about your job. Are you the alpha? Are you under the alpha? How far down from the alpha are you? How alert do you have to be? I mean, you know what that's all about, right? So he had to go test this, and so he said, well, I have to take their blood samples. First of all, do you ever see a baboon? I always wish they were wearing slacks. You know what I'm talking about? It's like, ugh, turn around. And by the way, and I'm not making this up, you think that scholars don't have a sense of humor? Do you know what they call a community of baboons? I'm not making this up. Congress. Congress. So he takes his grad students to Kenya and to this community that he studied over the years, and he would take their blood samples. And so he'd tell one of his grad students, Melissa, go take your blowgun and knock down that alpha male. And then go get his blood. Imagine being on that team. Okay, you know. But he proved it. He proved that for all time. So now when you go to your doctor and they say, well, you need a blood sample, and look at your blood and they look at all those statistics and those numbers, he's checking the health of your blood because the blood tells the story. The blood tells the story. Are your arteries clogged? Are they getting thinner? I mean, anyone here who's had cardiovascular stuff, any of that stuff, it's because your blood's getting clogged. Guess what's driving that? Your chronic stress. I'm telling you, this is life and death stuff. Oh, that's scary. I shouldn't say that. No, this is really, it's bad. It's just bad. Okay? So we don't want that. We don't want chronic stress. 30 million Americans have type 2 diabetes, which is basically clogged blood. Only 9 million know they do, and 90 million are at risk for it. That's what we're doing. We're killing ourselves, all right? And so whether it's ulcers or whatever, and so that's the stress story, and stress is bad. And that's been proven over and over again, that it's the stress.